I just spoke to your parents. They've requested me to help you with your mathematics. They told me that you have problem to understand the number system. So today I'm going to help you with the various number system in mathematics. So the first number system is the natural numbers. The natural numbers are represented by n. You usually see the letter n. So what are the natural numbers? The natural numbers are numbers that we can count in the world, and they are all numbers. Like when you count people, you say 1 person, 2 people, or 2 person, or 1,000 person, or 1 million person. So we're going to use numbers like 1, 2. It can also be 1,000 or even 1 million. These are the natural numbers. And then we have what we called the whole numbers or integers. They are represented by the letter Z. So here we have n, and then here we have Z. For the whole numbers, we have the negative numbers and positive numbers, including 0. So we're going to say we can have -50, we can have -5, we can have, for instance, -1, and then we have 0, we can have 20, we can have 100, we can have 500,000. What I'm trying to explain to you here is that on the system, the integer system, we have all the numbers we have in the natural numbers, like all the positive numbers, and then we have 0 as well, plus all the negative numbers. So just bear in mind the integer is the combination of all positive and negative numbers and 0. After the integers, we have what we call the rational numbers. Rational. Sorry for the handwriting. Rational number. The rational numbers are usually represented by a Q. So you should have a Q representing rational numbers. What are the rational numbers? They are usually numbers that can be written as fraction. And remember, all numbers that are written as fraction can be rational numbers. For instance, 1/3, it is a rational number. We also have numbers that can be written as with the comma. For instance, 2,50 is a rational number. We can also have a number like 0,827. It's a rational number. Just bear in mind this number here. For instance, it can be written also as a fraction. Let me give you an example. Here, if we have a number like 8,27, 8,27 can be written as a fraction as 827 by 100. So it's the same thing. These two are the same way and the same thing. So it's the same way of writing one number. We also have numbers that have comma, like let's say 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So as you can see here, it's a number with a comma, and then we have repeating 3's. So if you see a number with a comma and the number after the comma does not are unlimited, but they are repeating, so they can also be qualified as rational numbers. So just remember that, because later on you're gonna see why I stress on you knowing that the number with commas that repeating are rational numbers. Okay, so let's go on the next, on the last number system we're gonna learn today, because I don't want to overwhelm you. We're going to learn the irrational number. So the irrational numbers are numbers that have commas, but after the comma it's unlimited and it's not repeating. I can give you an example. The square root of 2. The square root of 2 can be written as 1, 41, 42, 13, 56, blah blah blah. It's gonna continue. As you can see here, the number are differs. They're not the same number. I can give you another example of irrational number. If we take pi for example, pi can be written as 3, 14, 15, 92, 65, and then it continue. It's not gonna stop. Just remember, it's not a repeating number after the comma, so it's gonna be considered as rational number. But we also have some other system that I think is the last one we're learning today in this level, called real numbers. A real number, it's the rational and irrational together, they make a real number. Okay, I'm gonna repeat what we've learned together. We've learned the number system. In the number system, the first number system we've learned is the natural numbers. The natural numbers are represented by the and sign. So the natural numbers is the number we can count. That they are also whole numbers without any fraction. For instance, they should also be positive. So, for instance, 1 to 50, 56, 1,000, 1 million, the whole natural number, because you can say a country has 1 million person. Okay, the next number system we learn is the integer. We say the integers is a number system that include all the numbers we find in n. We know that in n we have positive numbers, so it includes all positive numbers. But besides only positive numbers, it also includes 0. It also includes all negative numbers. So remember, they are all numbers, positive and negative number, including 0. Besides that, we also have the rational numbers. The rational numbers are the numbers that can be written as fraction. So as we can see here, when we're gonna write 1 over 3, it is a rational number because it's a fraction. We also have numbers that can be written with commas, but you can see that it's ending with that. So in that case, it is a rational number. But just remember, rational numbers can be both written as with comma or as a fraction. For instance, we gave an example of 8, 27. We said 8, 27 can be written as 827 over 100. Just remember, this is also a rational numbers. We said irrational numbers are numbers that can be written with a comma after it, but after the comma, the pattern of the number that comes, they differ. For instance, if you look at here, there is 1, comma, 41, 42, 13, 56. As you can see, 56 is not like 13 or 42 or 41. So that's why I say they are irrational numbers. There is another irrational example of irrational numbers. I give example of pi. Pi is written as 3, 14, 15, 92, 65, blah 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 blah. So that is irrational number. Just remember that all the irrational number and the rational numbers, when they are put together, they make numbers that we call real number. I'm not gonna stress so much about it today. What I would just you to know is that mathematics is not a very difficult subject, although a lot of people are scared of mathematics. They say all the names and they think they already felt it before even starting the course, but I think it's one of the easiest subjects in our education system. Okay, I think I've explained most things that you needed to know about the number system